Man, I hope Jesus comes to Romero and tells him, don't you fight, Devin Haney. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, share the video. We live Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday night at 7:30. Also live Sunday mornings with the Singing OG, KQKC Boxing Network, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Join the channel as a member. Drop super chats when you come by the live streams that we do. And if you want to debate, knockoutboxing86 at yahoo.com is the email address. Join the channel as a member. Drop super chats when you come by the live streams. And please hit that hype button, man. YouTube got a new feature where you can scroll over where you leave a comment. Hit that hype button instead, and it helps us in the algorithm. Makes our channel get recommended more for people that are looking for boxing talk content. But let's get it cracking, and let's get into the video. So, Romero, Devin Haney, his daddy, his fraudulent fan base, these sucker content creators that really rock heavy with Devin and Bill. You know, the ones that call Bill Trill Bill, the ones that go to dinner with Bill, the ones that are willing to lie, push false narratives, show they have no integrity, change their stance to whatever Bill tells them to. That's who we're referring to. They're really pushing hard for Devin Haney versus Romero. And I hope that Jesus, matter of fact, I'm going to say my own prayer to Jesus. I just hope that he tells Rolly to take one of his other options and not fight Devin Haney. Number one, I have no interest in one-sided fights. Yeah, I have no interest in fights where I feel like I know the outcome going into the fight. You know, everybody is about the best fighting the best. Best fighting the best until their favorite fighter gets an opportunity or can have an opportunity to get some easy lick for a unification that they can bloviate about and act like it's the greatest thing since sliced bread, and then all of a sudden they don't care about the best fighting the best anymore. Ain't that some shit? Ain't that crazy? So I hope that Rolly, number one, him and Devin is a trash-ass fight. It's a trash-ass fight. Devin's way too good. Rolly has a puncher's chance to beat him, right? The only fight that was up in the air to me was Devin versus Brian Norman Jr. And I think Brian Norman Jr. is better than Rolly Romero. And we saw what Devin did to him. Coasted to a victory. That fight was over by the second round. Over by the second round. That was the best fight in the division. And going into that fight, I wanted the winner to move up. But since Devin won, I'm cool with him maybe fighting Ryan Garcia again because of their history, because of what happened in the first fight. Other than that, Barrios, easy lick. Rolly, easy lick. Lewis Crocker, easy lick. I ain't interested in none of those fights. But Devin Haney fans are. And so that's reason number one. Devin versus Rolly is a trash-ass fight because Devin will be a huge favorite, and it's a one-sided fucking fight. So, not interested. I hope Rolly fights somebody else. Somebody that will be a better fight. Like his mandatory Shakram Giyassev. I think that's a closer fight, a more winnable fight for Rolly Romero. A bigger fight will be Manny Pacquiao. I hope he has the opportunity, if he can, to fight Manny Pacquiao. If it's between Devin and Manny, you take Manny. Manny's the legend. Manny is the bigger name. And Manny would be better for boxing here in America because it'd be an American company putting it on and not bailing out Turkey Al-Sheikh and helping Turkey Al-Sheikh make a fight. Nah, I don't want Rolly helping Turkey in no way, shape, or form. So that's another reason why I'm not fucking with the fight, bro. None whatsoever. But the main reason, as I've been stating for the past week plus, bro, the rewarding of fake shit, the rewarding of fraudulence, the rewarding of hypocrisy, the rewarding of lame shit, bro. And that is Tank Davis's resume is trash, according to 99% of Devin Haney fans. Tank Davis ain't never fought nobody, according to 99% of Devin Haney fans. Damn sure these content creators that parrot whatever the hell Bill Haney tells them to, oh, 1,000%, bro. 1,000% Rolly is trash. Rolly is garbage. Rolly is this. So then you should be rallying against Devin versus Rolly the same way we all rallied against Tank versus Rolly. But ninjas don't keep that same energy. They're too fake. They're too phony. They're too falsified. So the last thing I want to see as a real one, the last thing I want to see as a true boxing fan that really puts boxing first over my favorites, the last thing I want to see is to see that hypocrisy, see that fraudulence, see that cap, see that fakeness, see that lack of integrity rewarded with a unification fight against a trash-ass opponent. So, honestly, deep down, I hope Rolly fights Chakram or fights Manny. And then whoever win them fights, I hope they fight the winner of Ryan versus Barrios. If Barrios beats Ryan Garcia, I hope Barrios and Rolly unify. I hope that Devin Haney, his fan base, don't get to watch Devin fight fighters for quote-unquote legacy fights that they have been calling trash and shitting on for years, bro. That would be a sad development in my book. So yeah, bro, I'm not like these other dudes. I'm openly rooting that Romero goes another route, chooses a different direction, fights somebody else. Unless I will change my stance if I can start hearing these Knob Goblin content creators, you Knob Goblin fans, say, look, bro, I was only shitting on Rolly because I hate this ninja over here. But now I'm uplifting Rolly because I really love Devin Haney dirty draws. If you can start saying shit like that, then maybe I'll soften my stance. Maybe I'll ease up. But I'm not getting off y'all helmets. I'm not getting off y'all neck because you're fake, bro. You phony. So I'm not doing that, bro. Unless you can keep it real and say, look, I'm only pushing this fight because I want to see Devin get an easy win in a unification fight. And I'm going to act like it's the greatest thing since sliced bread, even though I've been shitting on Rolly Romero for years. Unless people start moving like that, I'm going to keep reminding y'all that Devin Haney's biggest legacies at 147 pounds are people that Gervonta Davis already knocked out. I'm going to remind you that while you pushing for Devin Haney versus Rolly Romero, you was shitting on Tank Davis versus Rolly and calling Rolly trash and calling him garbage and saying Tank should have never fought him. Oh, Rolly got a belt, KO. KO, Rolly got a belt. He was Tank Davis's mandatory. You didn't care. Rolly got a belt, KO. Devin trying to unify. Floyd Mayweather made Tank fight Rolly because it was the last fight of his deal under Mayweather, and Mayweather wanted all the money in-house, and Rolly was a Mayweather fighter too. You didn't care about context then. You didn't care about that. You still shitted on the fight. You still wanted what you want. All right? You didn't care about mandatories. You didn't care about belts. You didn't care about context. Now y'all care about context and you care about belts because it's Devin involved. I hope he don't get the fight, bro. I hope Jesus tell Rolly don't do that. Do something else. And I want to see y'all cry and bemoan and belabor the fact that Rolly won't fight Devin, that Mario Barrios won't fight Devin. Devin shouldn't have anywhere to go at 147 pounds other than Ryan Garcia rematch or Conor Benn if he beat Lewis Crocker. In the Ryan Garcia rematch, Ryan don't even have to beat Mario because that's still Devin's work. No matter what Rolly did to Ryan, no matter what Mario Barrios did to Ryan, if he's able to beat Ryan, Ryan Garcia whooped on Devin Haney's ass. Yeah. We still see that shit on tape. And the question will always be, was it really the Osterine or does Ryan just have his number? Was it really the Osterine or is Ryan just a bad style matchup for Devin? That's going to always be on the general public's mind until Devin goes and answers those questions, regardless of what happens with Ryan Garcia and other fighters. So I don't even really care if Ryan become unified. As a matter of fact, I would hope Mario Barrios beats Ryan, keeps his belt, fights Rolly Romero, and then we still can push for Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia because no matter what Mario Barrios does to Ryan, no matter what Rolly Romero does to Ryan, Devin still got Ryan Garcia problems. Yeah, that's what I would hope would happen, bro. Straight up. Straight up, bro. Because to move like this, bro, and be so shameless, be so blunt, be so open, and yeah, bro, look, let's go ahead and push for this Rolly fight. Let's go ahead and push for this Rolly fight. When you know that you've been shitting on Rolly for your entire fucking career, man, I ain't hearing none of that, bro. And I just want to remind y'all, Ryan Garcia got stopped by Gervonta Tank Davis. Mario Barrios got stopped by Gervonta Tank Davis. Conor Benn was trying to quote unquote fight Gervonta Tank Davis. Romero stopped by Gervonta Tank Davis. So I just want to take this time to remind Devin Haney fans, bro, that his biggest legacy at 147 pounds are either A, niggas that already got stopped by Tank. They just niggas that got knocked out by Tank. His biggest legacy, unification, the fights that y'all about to push for so hard, or fighters that you once called trash and shitted on and said they were garbage because they were fighting Tank. And fighters that already got stopped, beat up, made to quit by a fighter that you think is trash, by a fighter that you want to get the hell out of the sport of boxing. Those fighters are the ones that y'all about to be pushing for Devin to fight the most for the foreseeable future at 147 pounds. And I love to see it. I don't even have to expose you no more. You expose yourselves. But I'm not done exposing you. Y'all be sure to tune into these live streams. I kept a file. I kept a file, bro. Yeah, we kept a file on y'all. I can't wait to drop that file. I'll see y'all soon. Peace.